Titus and company overthrew the world religion, which was also the world government, killed God/Satan, freeing the world from the cycle of death and destruction that had gripped Spira for 1,000 years. So, we find ourselves at the turning point of we're in a world with no one world government and no threat of destruction for the first time in 1,000 years. Where does this go from here? Well, that's going to be interesting. We know at least for Yuna, she found, or Riku brought her a sphere that had a video of what a man that looked like Titus in a jail cell yelling about the summoner and that he needed to get her out. Desperate to find out what the whole deal with this sphere is, Yuna leaves with Riku to join her sphere hunting group, which is where this game picks up. Fun fact I found out, that short Eternal Calm, that like 12-minute video where they mention things like the Youth League and New Yevon and drop references to Barreleye and Riku's treasure hunting group, all this stuff, they had no plans to make 10-2 when they put that out. That was just supposed to be a little like, hey, here's for the fans. Hey, the story could continue for you, the fans, blah, blah, blah. They had no intention when they put that out that they were going to make a second game. But the response was overwhelming that they wanted one, so they threw this together. And honestly, I love it. I know it's supposed to be like bait that I'm saying like, is this the best Final Fantasy? But honestly, it's on my shortlist for it. So yeah, that brings us to the backstory of this. After what happened in Eternal Calm, and essentially everyone wants Yuna's support as the Grand Summoner who defeated Sin permanently. And Yuna's just kind of like, I don't care about you people at all. Can't I just do what I want for once? And Riku's like, yeah, why can't you? And Yuna's like, yeah, why can't I? And then they ran off together. While Waka was getting Lulu. Without saying anything. Ha ha ha! Kids. Stop going back to that. On the plus side, there's still Blitzball. Wait, if the water sphere is up, shouldn't this place be flooded?
It's showtime, girls.
Tara Strong not doing her typical Tara Strong voice. Hey, it's the creepy Robo-Buddha. It's Hatsune Miku! Strange thing about this song, the original version, not this one, this is the cover that was done specifically for the English version by, I believe, Sweetbox did the cover? But I was reading the backstory for like the explanation for Kotokumi's version of it, and it was very unclear which came first, her song or the game. And I was sitting there like, how much of this game was just a vessel to promote Kotokumi's album? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I was just curious. It was Sweet Box? Okay. I thought so. I have to admit, this was a bold first impression for a sequel to 10. But I kind of like it. I mean, it really kind of addresses that fact that it's like, essentially everything Spira has known for 1,000 years has just been gone is upended overnight, literally. And now they have 2 years later, what are they doing? Like what does the world look like post Yevon, post Sin? Is it pop idols? Sure, why not? People begin with the times? Yeah, exactly. You know, everyone has a chance to, like, establish new hobbies, things like that. They're not going to be dying any second.
Hey, give it back already!
Boys, want in on this number? Then show me your moves.
Think you can keep up? This is your lucky day.
And now we get the biggest change from 10. And honestly, one of my few possible real complaints with it is they went back to the ATB system. Not that I super have a problem with the ATB system, it just... One of the things I liked most about 10 was the fact that it used CTB instead. I have no idea what CTB stands for. Computer turn battle? Calculated turn battle? Something. Why'd you keep attacking Riku? Attack Pain! At least the music is good. Oh, the music's fantastic. Although apparently there was a ton of critics for it that it's just like, oh,
It's all in the wrist.
it's all pop and no depth. Like the game itself. I'm just like, oh boy. Yeah, no, just tell me you didn't really get the game without telling me you didn't get the game, man. Look, you don't have to like it, but don't tell me it's shallow. We'll see. We're gonna see. It's
Hold still.
definitely got some depth to it.
Out of the way!
Did anyone just hear a monkey? Oh, they're monkeys. Monkey! Kimon? I just ran right past those guys.
Thank you.
You like Riku's outfit in this one? It's kind of one of those things where it's just kind of like, I know a lot of people who are like, oh man, is she really wearing that? I'm just kind of like, yeah, she's like just turned like 17, 18 in this game. Like, have you seen what kids that age dress normally? Yeah, no, she's... If you really don't like it, change your job.
You, step aside.
She's got plenty of outfits in this game.
Turned on.
What?
Move!
Man, I thought Lulu was very forward about things, but Pain is,
We've got bigger fish to fry.
Hi. Thank you.
Move!
The Moogle healed us. Pain is a different level, her own class for real. Heck yeah. Which is interesting, considering was originally designed to be a female version of Squall.
Hey, you run too fast.
You're too slow, little girl.
Tim Curry!
Show's over!
Youch.
This way.
You could somewhat see that. I think more so it was supposed to be like, aesthetically, she's supposed to resemble like a female version of Squall. Personality-wise, I think they've got a lot of different things going on. Guns! Eureka! With her weapon too. I can see that. There we go. I just like the fact that Yuna's just got a gun. It makes quite the statement, honestly.
Feel like taking a spin?
No.
It cannot be.
He does sound like Tim Curry. An Ormy sounds sort of like
Once enough sniveling,
generic
boys.
fat character from most Pixar movies.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid. You give us back Uni's garment grid right now.
Didn't you girls ever learn to share?
Give it back.
Very well, it's yours.
Just shoot her.
But it won't be yours for long, loves.
It's a Karen. And now the best part of the game. The magical girl transformation sequences.
Let's get moving.
It was nice knowing you.
Just stab him over and over and over. Oh, got a darkness dance again. Why does dancing make her go blind? I'm not entirely sure, but it might have something to do with the fact that Yuna might not be the best dancer.
I won't let you off so easily next time.
Get back here!
Riku.
What? What? Hey.
So Logos is voiced by S. Scott Bullock, but he does sound so similar to Curry, though. He does. It has to be him doing like a Tim Curry impression for it.
My body
Like-
just started dancing by itself.
It has to be
I didn't know what was going
the
on.
inspiration for it.
I was frightened.
You were giggling.
While I was dancing, something happened.
You were not frightened. You were giggling. I know what you were thinking.
You sure look like
What
you
if the
were
airship
enjoying
from
yourself.
10 was a hot rod?
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid.
It can?
The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
I can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
That is not a good excuse, kid.
Dance, Yuna. I want to see.
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance? Lucidity. Garments. Doing kudidok.
I've completed my latest invention.
The creature creator. A kid named Shinra. Yeah. It's one of many things in this game that sort of throw the possibility out that this and 7 are a part of a shared world. But it's never been... It's one of those things where it feels like I don't think that was ever the intent as much as it is just a fun Easter egg.
Still analyzing.
Thanks, buddy.
Greedy.
Buddy and brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I told him I didn't remember, he seemed disappointed.
To be fair, I don't remember Buddy on the airship 2 years ago. I wish I didn't remember Brother. Remember when Brother couldn't speak English? We're gonna miss that.
Having fun?
You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well, this.
Partying in the
Fly
sky?
all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Well, I mean, you were,
Don't be silly.
technically. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone on the brother thing. I'm just... something about the dude.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
Well, then who hired her?
What now?
Nothing.
At least we get to see Riku kick brother sometime later. Oh, I mean, really, we get the option later to just completely beat the crap out of brother a few times, I think, in this game. There we go. This is one of those things that in this game, I should say that this playthrough, we are not going to be going for 100%. Namely because doing 100% without some sort of guide or walkthrough or something like that is near impossible on a single playthrough. Just simply because there's a whole bunch of weird things like every chapter you have to do this. Why? I don't know, but it counts for a 0.1%. So it just becomes one of those things where there's all these weird little nooks and crannies and weird things that you have to do precisely when you have to do them and everything to do it. Plus, we will try and do as much of the plot and everything as we can, and we'll put up for a poll at the very end of the whole thing, like, what do you guys think we're going to hit percentage-wise?
Now what can I do?
But
Our barkeep's a Hypello. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
rest.
Sleep tight.
That's another one of the things you have to do to get 100%. Every act. Sleep there and jump off that thing. Again, why? I don't know. So much of the why of this game is a mystery to me. Like, I get the plot parts. But there's all these little things that just confuse me about it, too. Like, why LeBlanc stole Yuna's garment grid so she could put on a concert disguised as Yuna? Why does it disguise her as Yuna? At no other point do you change your physical appearance when using the garment grids. I forgot to come out here. Not to mention there be the monkeys. No, the monkeys make total sense. The monkeys were there in 10 and they just migrate. Actually, I think at some point they actually mentioned the fact that someone brought some with them and then they just started multiplying rapidly. You done?
I know everything.
Shinra's an Al Bhed.
You just
He's a real
don't
whiz kid.
know. He just doesn't know how the garment grid works that he invented. I am just skipping through this because essentially you put all of your stuff on the grid and you can switch through it, and if you switch through these little colored boxes on your in one combat, you gain buffs. So in this one, if like you go through the yellow and the blue, you'll get plus 10 strength for the rest of the combat. So a lot of the time you end up just spending the start of combat sphere changing around to unlock stuff. And then you each give them a different grid and set them up with their own custom amounts of how their grid is laid out.
I know.
Oh yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier. They found a sphere of Titus in prison. This is that.
No, I'm not sorry. I haven't done anything wrong. I know you're listening. If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner. What would you do if you were me?
Not break the law.
Let me out! I want to see her.
Man, if only there was some real life equivalent of a major football sports star dating some sort of pop idol princess. But nothing I can think of.
I know.
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit. He told me that he practiced just so that he could talk with me more.
Learning Al Bhed. So now we have 4 Al Bhed.
Let's go! Party!
This is what he's learned. This is what he spent his time learning. Still analyzing. No? I'm trying to remember what you need to do to trigger the next thing. So what the best part about this game is, one reason I love it so much, is the garment grid. For one, it gives you ability to switch between different, essentially, jobs in each essentially battle. You're not stuck permanently as one until you can switch outside of battle. You can have a ton of different jobs you can switch to all throughout battle. When you get down to it, you have all these different jobs. And then each job has all these different abilities. And how do you unlock them? Just by grinding, doing fights, and earning AP. They tell you right there, you need 20 AP to get Samba of Silence. We're a fifth of the way there. And then on top of that, they probably have the nicest, cleanest version of the accessory system that I can imagine. Where you just have accessories that's just kind of like, you have 2 accessory slots, each one does something like, oh, 20%, or, oh, you can cast lightning no matter what. I know Betty's still working on leads, still analyzing. Evo? Okay.
I know everything.
I know you know everything, but I don't know if you know everything that I know. Sure. I'll explain the creature creator to you. This is the Fiend Arena, a secret base I created. How? Don't ask me, I'm just a kid. This is where you put your captured fiends into teams and train them. Fiends are reincarnation of humans who couldn't quite make it to the far plane. My objective has been to train fiends and learn their secret of their fiend tail. Go to Trap Creature and capture fiends. Trap Pod S has been supplied. I'll explain creature trapping. That trap pods in areas that may be home to many fiends. The trap pod will cleanse the soul of the fiends and turn them into good creatures. There are 4 kinds of trap pods in all. S, M, and L correspond to the size of the fiend you wish to trap. You can carry up to 8 trap pods. You won't be supplied more than 8. Let's try it out by capturing Brother, who just went to Luca. That sounds like slavery, Shinra. Trap pod SP is you have to specify what fiend species you want to trap. Brother is a humanoid. Then you can round him up with RB. Oh no, you can rename him. Oh yes, I can rename him. Wait, I did that wrong. That's right, I have captured a Brocephus. This concludes the tutorial. Develop creatures where you nurture capture fiends. Give items and accessories to fiends to make them grow. You can use items and accessories to develop creatures. Select creature from the menu. This is where you develop things. Select a creature you want to develop. I assume we want to... Oh, okay, we're not doing brother. That makes sense. Why waste stuff on brother? Then choose what you will use to develop the creature. Choose items, for instance. Your item inventory will be displayed. Creature's status change, you'll see parameter changes. Currently, the cursor is on Ether. It'll show you can use 2 Ethers to learn Magicide. Now let's try developing the creature. When you select Ether with the cursor, use 2 Ether to learn Magicide and raise MP by 1. Sure. The Nashorn will learn Magicide. But what is Magicide? Creatures can only learn a maximum of 4 commands and 2 auto abilities. Meaning they're like Pokemon. If you want to reach a new limit, they must be made to forget. Yeah, like Pokemon. You must unlearn what you have learned, Nashorn. Crazy little dog thing. Wolf. I don't know what a Nashorn is. Of all the things, why did we unlearn that one? Keep in mind that the only abilities that a creature has learned can be unlearned this way. Abilities made as usable through equipment, etc. are excluded. This concludes the Developing Creatures tutorial. Hurrah! When fiends grow, you can learn about their fiend tail. You go to Creature History, we can learn their fiend tail. When fiends level up in battle, their fiend tail level goes up as well. When their complete their fiend tail, you can let them be unleashed. When the fiend is unleashed, you can see the secret fiend tail ending. After viewing his fiend tail ending, the creature is added to the bestiary. We have to try and register every fiend in Spira into the bestiary. Oh, you're saying I have to catch them all? Strange. That sounds familiar somehow. I don't know, though. If you want to change the name of your fiend or release it from your service, go to Name Creature. But why do you go to Name Creature to release it from your service? You release it, it will not... Its experience and learned abilities will not be retained. Okay. To train and level up fiends, have them fight in the Fiend Arena. Go to the Fiend Arena and have your creatures battle fiends that I have personally... something. By winning tournaments, you can get trap pods. Try to fight your way through every Fiend Arena tournament if you can. Lastly, creature battles. Oh boy. Here we go. Select party members. This is a screen where you can add creatures to the battle team. When you open the party member screen, there will be a list of characters and creatures. Characters include Yuna, Riku, and Pain. Creatures include Brother. Ooh, Renegade Hydrate. Alright. Once you select a creature, move the cursor to the team member on the right side of the screen. Okay. Such a surreal taste. I don't know how to describe it any better than I did, but man, that is just... Now you switch out, and now you can fight with Azul instead of Yuna. Can I just take a behemoth out and fight the rest of the game with it? Alright, Shinra, we get it, we get it, we get it.